The Friday Football Frenzy, sponsored by Foundation Solutions.
Hey, before we get to the football, one correction from earlier. The Racing to Feed Asheville Turkey and Meal giveaway is tomorrow, not Sunday. That's my bad. It's hosted by Rhonda Mapp and Leonard Little, two Asheville alums. 250 turkeys will be given away, 800 hot meals at the Arthur Eddington Center from noon to 6. That's tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
But let's talk about tonight, round 3 of the football state playoffs on Friday Football Friends. We had a lot of close games.
And several decided by 3 points or less, including our game of the week. In 4A, Pisgah hoping for a rematch with Brevard on Black Friday, but to do that, they have to get through Mount Pleasant Tigers, who eliminated county rival Tuscola last week. Memorial Stadium in Canton, the place to be tonight for the Bears and Tigers. First drive of the game with under 3 minutes left in the first. And it's Matthew Mahaffey to Maddox Wright for the connection, for the tutter, and the finish of the drive, 7-0 Bears. Nothing going for Pisgah until the third quarter. Bears down 9-7. Landon Pope gets the call and finds his way into the painted area to make it 13-9. They'd convert the 2 to make it a 6-point game. First moments of the fourth. Levi Early gets to Mount Pleasant's backfield and takes him down behind the line to keep the Bears' momentum going. A late touchdown would send this to overtime. There it is. There's the flip. And the Bears would answer on the first play. Mahaffey to Wright once more to give Pisgah the lead in the first OT period. 22-15 Pisgah. Bears put the Tigers' offense in a fourth down situation. To get a stop, they do. Jackson Lehman swats away the pass, and that's the ball game. 22-15 Bears way.
I think that was probably the epitome of who we want to be, just resiliency in the face of adversity. We did not play very well in the second half on offense, but our defense continued to battle and battle and battle. And sometimes in the third round like this, you're going to win some tough games. And we were able to go to overtime, convert there on first down for the touchdown pass, and then bow our neck and just get a stop there at the very end. So I'm extremely proud of everybody, that entire team. They just played their guts out.
Love it. 8-seed Burns at 1-seed Brevard. Last time I saw Burns was at the Pat Ryan Jamboree. Brevard aiming for the season of perfection. Second quarter, Blue Devils down 7-0. First play of Q2 ties it up. Christian Conley to who? Tristan Thompson win. Bulldogs, they play tough, responding right back. The play before this was scored and called back. Max Davis doesn't care. Right back to the painted area, 13-7 Burns. And hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just before recess, back to the right flats, 2-4 for the score, and a 1-point Brevard lead at halftime, 14-13. Burns moved the ball through the air when they needed to, and they moved it on the ground at will, taking a second-half lead and all the momentum. But what they'll regret is kicking to the side of Tristan Thompson. Win because he's out of there. Burns would score again. The Blue Devils would score once more for the final score of the game, but the hat trick for 4 paves the way. Brevard, and another good one, wins 30-27.
In 3A, Mountain Heritage, the 1-seed hosting 8-seed Lincolnton. Pick it up. Second snap of the game. Tell me if you've seen this before, Marvin.
Yeah.
Kaysen Jones rips into the secondary, snatches some ankles, poor number 6.
Ooh.
And he's going to go 61 yards for the touchdown. Cougars up quick, 8-0.
Seen that before.
We're tied at 8. First play of the second quarter. The Cougars at the doorstep. Irvin Rodriguez plows through to regain the lead, but a missed 2-point try makes it 14-8. Into the half, same situation, same call. Same result. Rodriguez gets in for his second touchdown to give Heritage a 22-16 lead. But in the third, they're down a point until Braden Deaton calls his own number, scabbers in for 6. That gives them a 28-23 advantage. The seesaw goes all night, but unfortunately it stops in the Wolves' favor. Lincolnton eliminating Mountain Heritage 37-36. 2A number 11 seed Mitchell with a home game in round 3 hosting Mountain Island Charter. Early first quarter, the Mountaineers driving. Owen Riddle keeps it. Busts outside, stiffs arm a defender, boom, get out of my way. That's a big pickup. A few plays later, they're going to give the reverse to Deshaun Orr, who fools everyone as it's designed to do.
Yep.
He walks into the end zone to make it 7-0 Mitchell. Same score in the second when Riddle again keeps it up the middle, breaks a bunch of tackles. He's heading to the red zone before he is finally stopped just shy of the 15. And on 4th and goal, Riddle keeps it again to give Mitchell a 14-0 lead going to intermission. Third quarter, the visitors get on the board. Amin Gilrest takes it to the takes it in to cap off a long drive that cuts the lead to 14-8. But in the fourth, Kai Pittman gets the handoff, breaks a bunch of tackles. He's going to find pay dirt. Mitchell up 22-8 after the 2-point conversion. They roll on 28-15. The Mountaineers will be playing post-Turkey Day.
In 1A, top seed Robbinsville hosting East Columbus, like really east, 375 miles away. Robbinsville's Luke Lovin hands it to Isaac Collins for the touchdown. The extra points no good. Robbinsville up 6-0. Once again, Lovin tosses the ball to Isaac.
Tiesetesky, I got you.
Tiesetesky hops over a defensive player, runs 49 yards for the score. 2-point conversion good. It's 14-0. Lovin to Tiesetesky. There we go.
There you go.
Easy runs for the Tutter for the 21-point lead, and that's when you got to pass the sticks because Isaac once again on the moss ball here. And Robbinsville wins decisively, 54-7. Another highlight here for good measure. They roll on for the dub.
Yeah, they can throw the ball, too. Oh, that was a nice catch. That should have been earlier. The road games from tonight, starting in 5A. Hickory, too much for Franklin with the 36-14 win.
2A, top seed Murphy keeps rolling, crushing Community School of Davidson 62-20.
And in 1A, Robbinsville will face South Davidson after the Wildcats take down Thomas Jefferson Classical 27-12.
And in the private school ranks, Asheville Schools' bid for a 4th straight state title comes up short. High Point Christian wins the championship 50-13.
All right, so next week we've got 4 games going on with Western North Carolina teams. The highlight going to be that Pisgah Brevard, 2 local
huge
teams
game
going at it.
Yeah.
But the 1A will be the West Regional Finals for Robbinsville to have a bye before the state championship. We'll cover it all for you next week on Friday Football Frenzy. See you then.